I don't know if it's going to be another character or not, but usually Combo Breaker has some stuff. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see.
I said, are you ready for some Tekken 8? Make some
All right. All right.
That's what I'm talking about. And thank you guys for being so cooperative. And for that, you get a treat. Run it.
Treat.
Let's go.
Yo, a trailer? Okay. The new character, right? I'm assuming it's a new character. The last of the season. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I mean, okay, it is a new character. Okay, so they're just replaying the entire season. Okay. She's cool. Bob was a little bit of like, all right. A lot of people like Bob. The Kangaroo Roger is pretty exciting. Now I'm assuming, yo, okay. Guest character. Oh shit. Fucking Yujiro? A Baki? Holy fuck. You know what? Dude, this is fucking awesome. Dude, he better be like 7 feet fucking tall. He better be taller than Fakuram. Yo, that's coming early 2027. Basically a whole year. Okay. All right. Holy fuck. That is really, that might be a better pick than Tifa. Out of all the guest characters Tekken has done, especially so far with 8, I'm trying to think of the other guest characters. This might be the most fitting choice in an anime setting if you're going to pick a manga / anime character to incorporate into Tekken 8's current Tekken graphical choice. I can already envision what they're going to be doing with the character, at least like the style of how they want to have this character in the game, right? I mean, it looks like, okay, so what we're seeing here, this is definitely like a rough put together rendition of like what he's going to look like. Now, are they going to make Yujiro cell shaded? I doubt they would go with a cell shaded route, you know? Because the thing is, even with Live from FF16, he was just brought in much more in line with the graphical choice of Tekken 8, right? You can just pretty much plug in and play Clive, right? But with Baki and Yujiro especially, Yujiro is like the biggest, tallest, most vascular, muscle-bound freakazoid there is in Baki, basically, right? And the guy's body pretty much changes the angrier and more involved into the fight he gets. He's pretty much like, every character in Baki is pretty much the Hulk. You know, their body transforms with how much muscle they have. They pretty much just go Super Saiyan the entire time. And the thing is like with all of the super hyper stylized animation that Baki has of like muscular animations and how the muscles and characters are portrayed and done and animated in Baki, funny enough, like that specific animation style, I feel like lends itself to Tekken more so than Street Fighter or anything else, maybe other than City of the Wolves right now. I think City of the Wolves would have an interesting Yujiro, but I think Tekken, with how insane they're making all the characters in Tekken 8 right now, like hyper buff, like nobody's lean. At least no male character is lean in Tekken 8, right? All their muscles got tripled since like Tekken 7 and originally, right? Like everybody is super buff. There's no body fat at all. Like look at Fakuram. Like Fakuram is probably the closest to Yujiro there is in a comparison style. I would bet that they're going to give Yujiro a slight anime cell shading. I would bet, because I think this is closer to what we're going to get that people think. I think he's going to definitely be more so placed in the Tekken 8 realism graphics than this that we see here. here, but I think this is showing that he's going to be stylized in some way or fashion. And I think that's where the best, because I don't think like take for example the Shonen Jump fighting game. Now that is a take the character, rip the character straight from the anime, plug them in and make them hyper super realistic and realism, right? And super realistic. That's been done in that game a lot. I don't think Tekken, I would say Tekken is a very good example of having anime characters stylized a little bit, rendered in a very realistic fashion, but stylized still in a little bit in an anime tone. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at Tekken 8, you still have like Jin, Kazuya, Hayachi, right? You still like they are, you could put their art style into a anime or into a manga and it would still fit inside of the context of that type of stylizing, right? And I think that Tekken is a perfect, I honestly think that Yujiro is perfect in Tekken because you can have all the crazy muscular animations that Tekken has, and to show that off the most, because that's like that's their big draw for Tekken 8. Like, look how real and muscular our characters are. Yujiro fits perfectly out of any other fighting game series right now in Tekken 8's current graphical style. I honestly think it's a really good choice. Now, is Yujiro more popular than some characters that people wanted for guest characters in Tekken 8? No, he's not as well known or as popular as, say, Tifa, okay? He's not. He's not. But I actually think he fits more into Tekken 8 than Tifa because of the animation style that Baki has, as well as how physical that anime, like the entire anime / manga is all about fighting. Tekken is all about fighting, right? So the themes fit more one-to-one. The animation and the muscular ambitions that the developers of, say, like Baki and Tekken are going for currently line up very well one-to-one. And I think what Tekken 8, the developers are trying to do over at Tekken 8, try to exemplify muscle stature and the physicality and like how buff our characters are. Yujiro is like the quintessential buff maniac character in anime, in manga, you know? So I honestly think this is really good. I think this is one of the best choices for the game, because people who really like Tekken, who are into Tekken and play a lot of Tekken, the majority of them would know Baki and like that anime because of the content that's in it, right? So this is very much a pick for audiences that just like fighting content in like anime and in games, right? So it's a very good choice in my opinion. It's actually a fucking almost perfect choice. Is this going to have the marketability of Tifa? No, but I actually think Yujiro is a more so loyal, hardcore Tekken player choice than like a world known choice. So I feel like it's a more specific choice for the long-term Tekken fans than a like come and go liker of fighting games or like of games in general. It's a much more specific fighting game choice, fighting game player, enjoyer, fan choice than a video game fan choice, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm coming back to Tekken 8 just to play Yujiro, and I think a lot of people are going to be very interested in. I think this choice, more so than anything else, is a choice to bring back people who stopped playing Tekken 8, who've been playing Tekken for a long time. This feels like, hey, we're picking this character because we know a lot of people who have been playing Tekken for a long time who's interested in the franchise would most likely be in the same camp of liking Baki. So I feel like this is a big draw to bring those players back, existing players, than trying to get new players. And so by that, it's a much more personalized Tekken fan choice than an overall video game liker choice. So I'm excited. I'm excited because I do love Baki. Baki's fucking awesome. It's a quintessential, we're just gonna beat the fuck out of people type of anime, you know? So I'm excited.